Estepinian onto his left. Estepinian, Kaminsky is stretched but makes the stop. And Adingra, 3-1. Oh, what an error from Mpanzu to gift the ball to Adingra. And the winger has a debut goal, and Albion have their third, and they've restored the 2-goal cushion, and now the 3 points look safe. The danger looked over, but what was Mpanzu doing there? He's just teed Adingra up. Absolutely baffling defending from Mpanzu. On a plate for Adingra, who says, thank you very much. I'll smash this in at the near post for my first ever Albion goal. There it goes, Estepinian galloping clear. He's got players to aim for in the middle. Across it goes, it's 4-1. Ferguson converts for an opening day goal. The young Irishman is off and running for the season. Estepinian the creator, Ferguson the scorer, and Albion lead Luton by 4-1 to make it a very happy opening day to the season indeed. Beautifully across, Ferguson sliding in exactly where he needed to be. An easy finish for him. And although it hasn't been easy for the Albion, the scoreline reflects their superiority. They have dominated from start to finish. Little drop here for Lamptey. Lamptey goes down. Penalty! Pedro against Lopez. Pedro, he doesn't miss from the spot. Clinical. Pedro again, and Albion on course for their first points ever in Europe. Just reward for their second half efforts.
And Sarri can turn on the afterburners. Turland in the middle, and the Albion have a third. Beatrice Sarri has been a thorn in the side of Birmingham City all evening, and she laid it on a plate for Elizabeth Turland. 3 in 3 for the Norwegian to start the new campaign, and it's Birmingham City 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 3.
Oh, Mitoma has far too much space. Harrison the man to go with him. Mitoma twists towards the byline. It flicks in from Mitoma. Albion have their equaliser, richly deserved. Kaoru Mitoma once again. He's stuck at it just as Albion have all afternoon. They've had to be so patient against this stubborn Everton defence. Mitoma, so often the man to unlock opposition defences, does it again. Kaoru Mitoma, the creative force, once again.
Simons, Turland, and there is a goal. It's a 5th and 5 for Elizabeth Turland. And maybe, just maybe, Chelsea with something to think about and time added on. A goal the Albion deserved, and Elizabeth Turland tucks home. She is so clinical from there. Will there be late fireworks in this one? In from Sarri to a crowded penalty area. It's in! The Albion have a goal in the dying embers. In went the corner kick. It was nodded home through the crowd. And maybe, just maybe, it will be a 5th of November to remember for the Seagulls.
Milner whips across and is there. Brighton do have a goal back. Robert Sanchez couldn't save that one.
Here's Pattinson. 3 blue and white shirts to aim for. Turland, Pinto. It's into Turland, and Elizabeth Turland strikes again. Fantastic movement in the penalty area. Created the space for herself and flicked it beyond Leipzig, and the Albion pull level with less than 3 minutes left to play. There is just no stopping Elizabeth Turland this season. Drifted across the near post, got in front of Leipzig, and a flicked header finds the bottom right.
Referee slightly in the way of Lewis Dunk as he looked to make space. Lallana, Gross, great ball for Pedro, it's opened up, Pedro! Albion were not to be denied! Look at the emotion top spot within Brighton's grasp, thanks to the Europa League top scorer João Pedro, who does it again on European night.
Sarri turns well and gets the cross in, it's glanced across goal and drops to Turland! Elizabeth Turland has got a 9th WSL goal of the season, and it's one that worsens Bristol City's deepest relegation fears. What a cross in, what a glancing header on by Lee Gyun-min, and what a finish by Elizabeth Turland.
Instant control, Welbeck charges forward, Pedro drives in field. Oh, what a flick! What a goal this could be! What a goal it is! Sumptuous combination. Pedro counts out the goals in front of the North Stand. His first of the afternoon, Albion's fourth, and they have put this derby day to bed. And he adds gloss to the scoreline, reminding himself of the score in the process. It's all done.
Moves it wide as we move into the final 2 minutes here. Good ball, finished off in the middle by Mitoma Kullberg. Well, it's a cruel blow here for Wolves, who have worked so hard to get themselves back into this game, but Brighton may have just made their move to the quarter-finals. Lee Gyun-min should be able to reach this, and does. Slips it through, and there is some room here for Brighton to head forward. Tatiana Pinto with a chance to pull it back, and Kullberg makes sure with her second of the afternoon. Brighton almost certainly are heading through to the next rounds. Pattinson floating one in, and Kullberg in for goal number 3 and her hat-trick. Well, of all the players in the Brighton lineup that you wouldn't have imagined would go through to grab a hat-trick and be such a key performer in the late stages here for Brighton, Mitoma Kullberg.
Here's Gross. Oh, Adingra, what a goal! Back with a bang, Simon Adingra. Albion lead 4-0, thanks to an absolutely splendid finish from Adingra. This was an absolutely wonderful goal. Gross delivering, first time, great technique. And he salutes the fans behind the goal. Harrison up to Adingra, back out to Gross. Chance for the German to deliver again, back in on his left foot, back out on his right. Gross measuring it across, the header! Oh, it's there! The captain is a hero in injury time. What a wonderful header, just when you need him. Lewis Dunn steps up to the plate with a huge moment in the Albion season.
Moving late, pulling Bremer. To the byline goes Bremer, Madison Haley waiting for it to drop, and Haley's tucked it in, and surely now the Seagulls have put Bristol City to the sword. Madison Haley with her first Albion goal, and she might not score a more important one. The free kick fired forward by Guro Bergsvand. Haley started it with her knockdown to Lee, and Haley finished it tapping in inside the 6-yard box. Up steps Lasada, it's into the bottom left, and the Albion have a 6th, a 9th in this crazy, crazy game. It is Brighton Hove Albion that take a 3-goal advantage in the 92nd minute. Lasada from the penalty spot, burying it in the bottom left. Gyun-min Lee, looking for Katie Robinson in behind. Katie Robinson's away, one-on-one with Clark. Robinson goes round Clark, it's into the corner. Katie Robinson does get her goal. The Albion get a 7th. They're in dreamland at Ashton Gate. A scintillating attacking performance which has produced 7 goals. And Katie Robinson rounds Clark to add to her own tally. Number 4 in all competitions this season for Katie Robinson, just number 2 in the WSL.
Turland, not too many options ahead of Elizabeth Turland currently, waiting for her arrivals, and then she does have one in the space of Robinson. Stands up towards the far post, towards Haley, cushions it back to Turland. What a goal, Elizabeth Turland! A stunned silence around the King Power. 60 seconds after Leicester City had equalised, Elizabeth Turland's 12th WSL goal of the season has Brighton Hove Albion back in front.
João Pedro steps up. He's on 19 goals in all competitions for the season, but without a goal in his last 5 appearances. Pedro calmly waits. Shuffled run up, and it's saved, but Pedro with the rebound tucks it away. João Pedro back on the score sheet. Was there ever any doubt? Well, on that occasion, there was. Olsen so unlucky, but João Pedro was sharpest and quickest to the rebound, and Brighton finally have the goal that they richly, richly deserve.